morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to L.R.S fishing on an early morning's beach fishing session. I'm on the east coast. I'm at Sea Pooling. Last minute getaway, long weekend. My mother and father-in-law have come to the caravan where they stay at Sea Pooling. Those of you who follow me will know quite well that I come here quite a lot. And they were like, just come for a couple of days, you know, just long weekend. So that's what we've done. It's the 6th of April, and I thought, stuff it, let's go fishing. It's currently about 4:45 now. I've had both my rods are set up. I'm going for some. I'm gonna be doing a bit of flatty bashing. Yeah, so I'm going for, you know, PLAICE, dabs and stuff like that. So we'll see. I've got two little flatty rigs, just basically Wessex rigs with small hooks, 1/0s, just on squid. That's all it is. Simple fishing. Tidal situation. High tide is at 6 o'clock, so I'm going to get, you know, a good hour and a half of the incoming tide, and then we'll get to slack water and then fish maybe 2 hours down. So not bad, you know. I've always favoured an incoming tide in sort of dark to dusk. So I thought, you know what, tides are perfect. Let's give it a go. Let's get down here. So here I am. Two rods. 15-foot rod and the smaller one I used from a Freak Paternoster rig. Well, it's a slightly different one actually. I bought a tackle shop special. It's only like a 39 pound rod and reel combo. Yeah, basically I just thought I needed, because I damaged my longer Continental 15-foot red rod. When was it? But just before I went to the Wales trip, so I needed another rod. So I just bought a tackle shop special. Do you know what I mean? It's only cheap little rod, but I thought it'd be ideal for this. But for now, I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna let my bait soak for 20 minutes or so. I mean, what's the time now? So, nearly 5, I think. Yeah, it's nearly 5. So yeah, I'm just gonna set my hands for about 20 minutes. See what happens. Fingers crossed, people, fingers crossed. In a bit, guys. It's 5:30, guys. The sun is just starting to come up. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful morning. Get in. See what we've got. I've left them out a lot longer than I thought. So hopefully the crabs haven't been out there, but the sun's well and truly coming up now. I've left them out about 45 minutes, maybe a little bit less than that, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, something like that. So we're going to get this blue one in first and see, but I haven't seen any knocks. The wind's coming in, so and the waves, so they are nodding, they are. So it's going to be interesting to see. But anyway, I'm going to get this one in. Okay, so the crabs are out there then. So yeah, the crabs have been out there then. I left it out there too long. But this is my rig anyway. But I'll talk you through that when it's a bit lighter. 5-ounce grip lead, a bit much for the conditions I'm in today, but that's all I had. So 5-ounce grip lead, coming up, got a little Coming down to 1-0, and then hook above it, 1-0. That's what we're working with, 2 small hooks. So yeah, right, let's get these baited up and cast back out there. So I've had a few casts now. Not a lot's happening. Is it going to be one of those mornings? But come on. It's such a beautiful morning. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I've refreshed the baits about 2-3 times now. I've shortened the time of refreshing the baits down to about 20 minutes because yeah, the crabs are pretty. I left it the first one. I left it out a little bit longer than I should, just to see, you know. I always do that. But now I know the crabs are out there. I've reduced my time by about 10 minutes every time. I've got to about 20 minutes, and I'm just getting quite a bit of my bait back, so I'm leaving it to about 20 minutes now. Now the wind, the reason I chose this beach is because I've got this big sand dunes and the sea defence. The wind is coming straight from that direction. Okay, so it's like southeast really. Well, it was south, but it's sort of moved around a bit, so it's more southeast. But it's not. I came on the beach, not this bit. Sea pooling. I came for a walk with my boy Marco, and we're just messing around on the beach and stuff. And it was very windy, like very gusty. I think I've got a bit of interest. Just every now and then there's a little tap, but I don't know if that's crabs on the line, you know. I've literally just put it out there. I've just done it. I'll see what happens. I'll let that develop. Get a little more comfortable. Hopefully you can see me a bit better. Bear with. There you go. So yeah, there was some big gusts coming in, but that was pretty much coming from east. But it's moved round to southeast, south to southeast. But the wind is nowhere near as strong as it was yesterday. Nowhere near. It's a light breeze. I'm getting a knock. I'm back in a minute, guys. It could be crabs, but I'm going to check it out anyway. Oh, look at the view. Look at it. That's beautiful, man. get rid of that lot. Yeah, yeah, I think it was crabs. But the top of the rod was just going a bit. But I tell you, I'm glad I've got the 5-ounce grip leads actually, because the tide's pulling really hard. The tide's running from right to left, and as soon as I cast the 5-ounce, I mean it's not that deep here, but as soon as I'm casting it out, my line's shooting down, shooting across to the left, and then so I'm casting like there, and it's finishing up way to the left. Oh well, never mind. But I mean, they're fine once they bed into this. It's very sandy here. It's just nothing but sandy bottom. So once it digs in, it's holding fine. Absolutely no problem for the 5-ounce grip leads here. But I'm just surprised as it's sinking, it's moving quite rapidly down the beach. What a morning though. I mean, come on people. So the tide is starting to turn now. High tide was at 6 and it's now past. So I'm assuming tide is on its way out now. You get about half hour usually of slack water, and then it just gradually goes out. So I haven't had anything yet. I thought maybe I would have picked up a fish by now. But this beach, it is hard work, man. It's hard graft. You've got to put the hours in to catch fish here. I knew that. I mean, I've been coming here a few years now. Yeah, I mean, there's not many occasions where, I mean, I've been here with different, I fished with the Norfolk Angling Club, and there was about 8 or 9 of us, and a couple of us caught a sea bass, a flounder, but there was like literally like 8 or 9 of us just strung along the beach. But never mind. Do you know what? Come on. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely beautiful, people. I'm so pleased to be out. So I'm gonna refresh the baits one more time. Well, not one more time. I'm gonna refresh the baits and yeah, keep on fishing, people. Come on. In a bit, guys. Let's punch it out there a little bit. I mean, I always look at 2-hook flappers as not really long distance casting, but let's get it out there. Yeah, buddy. That was actually quite a nice cast. I've got a bite on here. I've got a bite. I'm gonna hook into that because I don't know. That just seems a bit. Oh. That's a lot heavier than usual. I could have a fish on here. I could have a fish on. That's... is that... what is that? Have I got a fish on? I've got a fish, I think. What is that? Oh, is that a whiting? That's a stonking whiting, to be fair. Look at the size of that whiting. Flipping heck. That is a beast of a whiting. Flipping heck, guys. That's a big old whiting. God, I'm pleased with that. And he's not that deeply hooked either. God, that's a big old whiting. All right, he's thrashing about a bit. Tell you what. Oh no, no, no. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Come here. Oh, right, let's see if I can. Oh no. Would you believe it? Ah, flip. Not very strong, are they? Well, I got the hook out anyway, but the hook snapped in the thing. Let me try and revive him in the bucket. Oh no. Might just put him out of his misery and take him home. But that's no good, is it? The old hook snapped. Oh, that's rubbish, that is. I hardly put any pressure on that at all. Right, I'll tie a new hook on to this and I'll get back to you. That's rubbish, that is. Okay, 2 more whiting, guys. Two more whiting. Oh, wrong way. Only a small one. Put them in my bucket. And a really, really small one. I don't know how long they've been there for, so I'm gonna put them in my bucket and let them chill for a bit. Go on. So that's interesting. So a little mental note now. I've been fishing the flooding tide. Yeah, I've been fishing the flooding tide and nothing. After slack water, I mean, the tide's been going out now. I mean, it was high tide at 6 o'clock and it's now 7. So half hour. So 6 o'clock high tide, 30 minutes of the slack, and then an ebbing tide, 7 o'clock, so half hour of the ebbing tide, and I'm on free fish. A guy's come up here spinning for bass as well. That's some late whiting as well. I mean, the first one, now the first one's not going to make it, he's dead. It wasn't hooked particularly badly, he wasn't hooked deep at all, but he just wouldn't. I chucked him back and he was just floating, and I waded out there and got him and put him in my bucket, and he's just belly up in it. So I bonked him over there, put him out of his misery. He's massive, he's well oversized, so I'll be taking him for breakfast. And if the big one of those two don't make it as well, I've got a measuring thing here on my thing. So look, bass, 42, cod, sole, bream, flounder, pollock, coney, plaice, whiting. So 27, it goes up to 45. But there you go. So the magic number is there. 27 centimeters for the old whiting. So let's have a look. Let's have a measure. Oh yeah, well over. Flipping out. It's 35. 35, nearly 36. Well, yeah, look at that. Decent. This is brilliant. I got it from Jerry's. Big up Jerry's Fishing. Oh, I'm so impressed with it. I'm loving it. I'm really pleased with it. It's a cracking box. It's so better than that crappy green bag I was using. But anyway, I'm going to refresh my baits. Some guys turned up here for surfing. Surfboard. Anyway, I'm going to refresh up my baits. So I've only got one rod out there at the moment fishing. And there you go. So I did blank, yes! I'm really pleased, I'm actually really pleased. It just makes it so much better, doesn't it? I mean, I've been really enjoying myself. I've really enjoyed this session so far. And the fact that I've just caught a couple of fish as well. And that first whiting, that's a big old fish. But I'm going to get that much smaller one returned. And I'll probably keep the 2 in the bucket because the other one's a little bit bigger. It's a bit bigger than the landing size, I know that. Yes! Get in! Right, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Good old Shakespeare agility. I think I've got a fish. Yeah, I've got a fish. What's that, a whiting? No. No, it's not a whiting, it's not at all. Oh no. That's hilarious. Oh crap. Oh, damn it. Oh, what? Flipping crab. Oh no, he fell off. Come on, you. Oh, he wants to fight me, look. Oh, he's a male. Go on then, have a go. Haha. See what he does to this. Go on. Go on, go have a go. Go on. Go on, go on. What? Oh. Oh, he's having a good go here. Look at that. He's breaking it up. He's like, oh yes. God, strong claws, isn't he? Look at his eyeball. That's right, it's like he's got himself a weapon. Right, let's get him back in the sea. That's really funny. God, get out of it. Freaking crabs. Oh dude, that's kind of funny. Right, I'll get this rebaited and cast out. Oh, that is quite funny, I'm not gonna lie. But what are you all catching? What are you all doing? I'm really interested to know what's going on with you guys. And also, I would just like to say one thing. I've had a bit of an influx of subscribers. You know, I'm on, I think, 870, something like that. So what's that? 130 subscribers to go till I get to the magic 1,000. Just another 130 to go. Listen, guys, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. It genuinely would. I just want to get to that 1,000 subscribers, and then I won't even worry about it anymore. That's the only thing I wanted. It's just a bit of a benchmark, isn't it? I think when you start YouTube, 1,000 subscribers, and then whatever happens after that for me, sweet. So yeah, please, if you're not subscribed, please do so. It would absolutely mean the world to me. But for now, I'm just going to sit on my hands. I'm just going to chill out for a bit, let these baits soak. If I catch anything, you'll be the first to know. Well, the session's coming to a close now. I'm not really catching anything at all now. So I've had a few knocks though, but nothing's developed. Like I had a really big one, but I wasn't too sure maybe if it was a dogfish. But I reeled it in and it was nothing. So yep, I'm calling it quits. It's been a lovely morning though, and the temperature's perfect. It's warm, it's a bit windy, but who cares? I've had a great day. I've had a really nice morning's fishing. It's been so relaxing. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and that's what it's all about. And I've caught a fish as well, you know, 3 nice whiting, 1 really good sized whiting, and the other 2 went back. I'd just like to say thank you for watching L.R.S fishing. If you could comment, like, and please subscribe. As I said to you earlier, I've only got 130 to go or whatever it is. Yeah, 130 to go till I'm on the magic 1,000 subscribers. I really want to get there, so with your help I'd really appreciate it. And another massive thank you to all my new subscribers over the last couple of weeks. I really appreciate it, and honestly I love doing this. I really enjoy it, and the fact that I'm catching fish as well, so I'm going to keep on going. And yeah, I'm going to call it quits for today. So yeah, thank you for watching L.R.S fishing, and you know what, wherever there's water, I'll be there. Catch you later, guys.